Hey, this is Tyrese Anderson. What I want to talk about today, especially knowing how rap works, or any music genre for that matter works, there's always an artist or a group that particularly stands out in any particular period of time. For rap, in the early 2000s, it was 50 Cent. For later on, toward the mid to late 2000s, it was Lil Wayne. And for the beginning of the 2010s onward, it was Drake. So the obvious question that, of course, I'm certain a lot of people are wondering is that who is going to be the next Drake? Now, a lot of people have been bringing this up more and more. Will Jack Harlow be the next Drake? And for this video, I will answer that question. Now, when it comes to answering this question, plain and simple to get straightforward to the point, the simple answer, I believe, to this question, simply put it, is no. Because the truth about Jack Harlow is that even though Jack Harlow, well, to put it bluntly, he has had a lot of hype, but he hasn't really made songs, you know, that I think really are the most amazing, at least personally for me. But he does have a lot of fans, and there was a major push to see if he could become the next big thing, to put it bluntly, because nowadays, what the truth of the matter is it's not really about quality as much as it used to be in the past. It's more just simply about how much you do here and there, and just in general, how much you're putting yourself out there, and just how much can you make a song that everyone likes, or just in general as much people like, not in a the context of how can I make a song that as much people like but really like it as well. That's the state of the world nowadays. It's just more a case of how can you make a song that everyone likes versus a case of how can I make a song that a lot of people really like. So that's the truth of the matter about, in the case of Jack Harlow. He's one of those type of people, you know. And when it comes to the question of can he be the next Drake, as I was saying before, it's no. Because when you look at the music that has been released in recent times by other artists such as 21 Savage, Post Malone, Little Baby, The Baby, they make songs that are that of course, particularly because you've grown up with them. Some of the songs they might have used are now part of your memories, if anything. Truth be told, I have to go alongside that, since they've been out for a few years, they still have a shelf life lasting for another few years. Jack Harlow has made good songs, I guess, for the people who like his music, but the truth of the matter is he's just new. And especially with this major album flop he has had, compared to the artists who have been around for some time and have at least done relatively well, and have at least had made songs that that um that for people who listen to them, at least it to some extent have made songs that are actually really good, really enjoyable to listen to. I don't think Jack Harlow can really go against those people, because truth be told, though, the truth of the matter is to just simplify things, because of course not everyone in the world is extremely familiar with music and understanding how music works and stuff, and things about like, oh, this song, oh, this person is very popular but his music's just okay, versus a case of this person's popular but his music's really good, because that stuff might confuse a lot of people. But truth of the matter is, when it someone comes to someone like Jack Harlow, truth be told, he has a lot of competition, and a lot of these people he's competing against, to simplify things, have been around for quite some time, and have shown to be very good at releasing at releasing decent quality songs that really do something for people. They have shown that they have staying power because they've been around for a few years. None of them might particularly be the next Drake. Besides, with this internet age, there's so much competition out there, it's kind of hard to stand out. But the truth of the matter is, they could definitely kill his trajectory, especially with people like Kendrick Lamar, who's a very talented artist. Not only has he made songs that are enjoyable just simply for commercial use, he also makes songs that also reflect social injustice that particularly people can relate to because of um, because of all of what's going on in America and all that type of stuff that's going on in America right now with all the constant police shootings of black youth in particular, with someone particularly like him out, who a lot of people can relate to more than ever before. Um, more than ever before, because trust me, in the past, if Kendrick Lamar came out in the 2000s or 1990s, I don't think he would have been as big, believe it or not, especially with the fact that most of his music comes off as conscious, because in those days that type of music didn't sell as well. So yeah, with people like that, Kendrick Lamar and all those people, I don't know how he's going to really do anything to really make him stand out, or not even stand out. He will stand out, I guess, because of his personality, but like make something that can compete with those people, if anything, though, truth be told. I don't know how he can compete with those people, to be quite honest with you, because a lot of those people have substantial careers, and have shown to make songs that, even if we know, the thing about them, if anything, is that even if you don't like their most popular hit songs, they at least have some songs that, I guess I'll just get into this, might as well, truth be told, is that even though they might not have some songs that are really popular that you might really like a lot, they at least, because of how many songs they've released, have at least a few songs that you at least really like, because of how substantial they've been, when it comes to, or just consistent when it comes to how they make music. So so truth be told, I don't believe he really has it in him, especially because of his album flop. Now every single time he might he might have a mistake or an issue, people are probably going to bring it up, especially because of the internet age we live in. People don't forget like they used to, so it's kind of hard for him to really move past that major flop, particularly because it was so well promoted. Because truth be told, even if he makes another mistake, a slight mistake, people are just going to bring up that album flop again and again and again and again whenever he makes a mistake. Besides, nowadays, everyone's pretty much has major flops or issues here and there, or at least have a song, that doesn't do as well as they expected to do, as they expected it to do. So, truth be told, Jack Harlow, Jack Harlow, I don't think he has it in him. I think he might do relatively well, but I don't think he'll become the next big Drake. Because truth be told, it's kind of harder now to kind of become someone like Drake anyway. Because Drake came out when the internet, like we know it today, was still kind of in its infancy. In a lot of ways, it was still infancy. At a time when Drake released one of his biggest albums, YouTube was only 7 years old. That shows you how long ago that has been. So, truth be told, especially in an era where the radio plays still mattered, or at least they mattered a lot more than they do now. And Drake came off as an industry type person, because I remember when his first song came out, they played it like nonstop. I don't know how you can compare Drake to him, if anything. I don't think he has that really in him, to put it bluntly, to really be the next Drake. Besides, Drake was also very smart, and he was a very savvy business person. He did a lot of things to promote himself. He had an OVO brand. He did a lot of things to make himself well established. Jack Harlow doesn't seem to really have that ability as well. If anything, he just seems to just come off as a really likable person who you just kind of hope does well, truth be told. But I don't see anything about him to show that he has also promotion skills to go along with Drake. So, truth be told, I don't think he's going to become the next Drake. If anything, he might do relatively well. He might make some comebacks, but to become the next Drake, no, no, I don't think that's going to happen. So, this is my video um, for entertainment purposes, of course. If you like my videos, remember to thumbs this video up and hit the subscribe button for more videos to watch for entertainment purposes, advice purposes, and all that stuff. So, this is it. This is all I have to say. So, simply put it, later.